In today's video, I'm going to talk about the reality of growing fast on YouTube. Coming up. I see a lot of videos talking about how to grow fast on YouTube or this technique to grow fast on YouTube. Now, what I'm going to talk about today is my experience and my YouTube channel, because when I take a look at all this advice that I see on these YouTube channels or YouTube videos, to be honest, it doesn't apply to me. So I'm going to talk about what I've experienced and what is going on right now. So just to give you a bit of context here, my YouTube channel is quite old. It started off in 2009. But I wasn't always as consistent. So I started off with Photoshop tutorials, then I talked about web design, then I went quiet for pretty much a whole year when I was studying, and then came back at it, and I was just on and off. There was no consistency. So I think that was also part of why my YouTube channel has not been really successful as other people in my niche. But anyway, I digress. So when I started becoming serious with my YouTube channel, I started focusing on creating web design tutorials, specifically Divi based. So that is why my channel is synonymous with Divi stuff. So when I really look at my YouTube channel, I started to realize that, okay, you know what? My YouTube channel is not really growing. And this is mainly because I'm focusing on a product that is not that popular in terms of keyword research. In fact, let me show you what I mean. So if I come over here and I do Divi Theme Builder, you can see here it's poor. So no matter how many videos I create about Divi, it's not going to give me a lot of results because the search volume here is quite low and the competition here is, yeah, it's okay. And also the optimization strength is good. But in terms of a keyword to really go after, it's quite difficult. So the next thing you want to do after this now is, okay, Divi is a page builder. So why not talk about how to make a website and then use Divi in the video to make the website? So that'll be like the thought process. Now, let me show you what happens if I search for how to make a website. Okay, so what you're going to notice here is the search volume is very high, but the competition is very high as well, which means it's poor. So even if I were to create a video here on how to make a website, I won't get great results because there's a lot of competition out there that my channel cannot compete against. So how about if I say how to make a website with Divi? Now, if I do that, you notice that, okay, it's good, but my search volume is low. So that means if I create a video on how to make a website with Divi, although it's good here, but the search volume is very low. That means that I'm not going to get as many people signing up onto my YouTube channel because the search volume is low. So these are the things that I've had to deal with over the years when it comes to my YouTube channel. And to be honest with you guys, those of you that have subscribed to my YouTube channel, I think you can agree with me if I say that you probably subscribed because of the knowledge that you wanted to gain about Divi itself and web design. Okay, now I want to do one more thing. So if I just search for Divi, notice what happens. Divi alone is the search volume is very high, but the competition is very high as well, which means it's poor for me. I can't really compete for the keyword Divi. So that leaves me in a situation where I just have to grab the crumbs that are left when all these channels that rank higher than me are taking all the traffic. So this is why I decided to change the strategy a bit, because the knowledge that I have or the knowledge that I possess is way more than just Divi. I studied visual communication, and also I've learned quite a lot in creating, like an online business, affiliate marketing and all that kind of stuff. So for me now to really make my channel grow, I had to diversify my content. And this is why now, if you take a look at my YouTube channel, you start seeing tips on how to get started with affiliate marketing, tips on how to create your online courses, the tools that I use, the gear that I use, and so on. So I know I'm not going to grow as fast because now I'm competing with channels that have been zoned in on those particular topics themselves. Now, I want to show you what I've done and how well this has been working for me. Right. So when you take a look at this graph, this is 90 days, the past 90 days. So this is comparing last year. So that's 16 January 2019 to April 15th. And we're comparing the same time in 2020. So over here, you're going to notice that things were pretty much flat. Right? Everything was flat. And then I decided to create videos on a consistent basis. So here on March think it was March 9th when I started creating consistent tutorial videos. So this is where I started. So as you can see here, the graph is pretty much the same up and down. And then over here on the 9th of March, this is where I started saying, you know what, let me start creating consistent content. So I started creating videos every day. So this is why this 2020 line here is pretty much growing. So I then said to myself, you know what, I'm going to create 2 videos a day. So I started creating 2 videos a day, and this is why you're seeing now that this now is pretty much going higher and higher as I'm creating more tutorials. And if you compare the traffic here, sometimes it's even double. Like on this day, you can see last year, same time, I was on 3,000. And then this year, I'm on 7,500. So as you can see, things are changing, and that is because I've decided to create more content. So what happens, or what I've noticed happens when you create more content on YouTube, is you start getting a lot of exposure, because your videos, let's say someone watches one video, they're going to be interested in something even related to that on your channel. So this is how I think my watch time has increased, and more people are starting to watch more of my videos, even though they're old. So this is what's been happening so far. But when I take a look at some of the videos that I've seen online where people are really blowing up, it's different to what my channel is achieving, because my channel is growing based on search terms. It's not growing based on recommended videos, right? So the best way to grow on YouTube is through suggested videos. So this is where you create a video, and when people watch other topics, your video gets recommended on the left side of the YouTube page. So this is the best way to grow fast. Of course, search is good, but it's not as good. It's really gradual. So the way I look at it when it comes to growing fast on YouTube is you really have to be somewhat lucky as well to get a viral video. So that viral video is the video that gets recommended to so many people online. And once that one gets recommended, people are going to say, oh, you know what? Let me go and take a look at that person's YouTube channel. And then they're going to go to that YouTube channel and see what is going on there. Now, through this journey, it hasn't been easy, because I had a lot of emotions going on while I was working on my YouTube channel. I found myself competing with people in my same niche, and this gave me a lot of headaches, anxiety, and so many things that was going on in my mind, because I was focusing on views and subscribers. So when you focus on views and subscribers, to be honest, I mean, it's a competition game. You're competing against other people, and this is like in the real world where you're keeping up with the Joneses. That will always stress you so much. So I decided to pivot my way of thinking and started looking at my YouTube channel as a business channel. Now, the reason why I'm mentioning this is because I don't really, of course, it would be nice if I get like a million subscribers, but that's not my focus now. My focus is using YouTube as my main marketing channel for my products, which are affiliate marketing and also my courses. And soon I'm going to be going into consulting. So that is how I look at my YouTube channel. It would be nice to get a lot of views, get a lot of subscribers. But the way I look at it now, as I mentioned, is I'm looking at it as one channel that I'm really using to promote my products and my services. So the moment I decided to do that, I realized that I had a lot less stress, because this is just my business. I'm focusing on my lane, and this is how I'm going with it. Now, the reason why I'm mentioning this is because you really need to be on point when you start your YouTube channel. You don't want to go out there and go into and pick a fight or compete with established YouTube channels there. Find your niche, get some keywords that work for your channel, and just start focusing on that, and slowly it's going to grow. Now, am I saying your YouTube channel is going to grow overnight? Of course not. This is pretty much a full-time business. I mean, you just have to look at an online business and YouTube just like any other business out there. You can't expect to go into a business and within, of course, there might be situations where you go in 2 months and you're already making profit. But in this case, it's totally different. This is a different ballgame altogether. You have to love creating videos. You have to love creating content, and that's going to reward you over time. I would even say for the first 6 months, don't expect, wonders with that. Just focus on creating good content and, continue to create that content on a consistent basis, and slowly it's going to catch on. Because what happens on YouTube is if you create a good video, it's going to link to your other videos, and people are going to start seeing more and more happening on your YouTube channel. Now, if you take a look at what I'm doing now, of course, it's crazy, 2 videos a day. Who does that, and who has the time to do that? I know this is not probably the right way to do it, But the reason why I'm starting off like this is because I really need to put quite a lot of tutorials out there so that people start bouncing between all my videos. So it is a strategy that I'm following right now. It is growing because as I mentioned, since I've doubled my videos, it's doubled my views. But it hasn't doubled my subscribers. So I'm starting to see a lot of activity on my website as well. And I'm starting to see a lot of growth with my affiliate products. So that is why I'm creating more videos. I'm not doing this for subscribers. I'm not doing this for views. I'm doing this to promote my products and my affiliate products and also my courses. So when you start your YouTube channel, make sure you're focused on setting it up as a business. Don't go out there and think, okay, I'm going to start competing with everyone and all of that. That won't work. It's just going to give you more stress and more headaches. So that is my advice when it comes to growing fast on YouTube. It's a gradual process. So you just have to start slowly and just be consistent. And YouTube channels, the algorithms seems to work differently based on the type of content you create and also pretty much how people receive your content. So just try it out. You know, it's all an experiment. No one has the keys to the algorithm. So this is why, in my case, I'm trying out different ways to grow my YouTube channel and get more views to my products. Anyway, guys, I thought I'd share this with you. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.